The National Police of Panama is an armed body of civil nature, ascribed to the Ministry of Public Security, commissioned to keep and guarantee the public order to national level. It was legally constituted by means of the Law No. 18 of 3 June 1997. The National Police of Panama, together with the National Service Aeronaval, National Service of Borders and the Service of Institutional Protection, they compose the public strength. The National Police of Panama is subordinated directly to the President of the Republic through the Minister of Public Security from the year 2010. The telephone line of emergencies of the National Police of Panama is the 104 and is a free-form to national level. When marking the 104 from a residential fixed telephone, commercial or a public telephone, the call is received in the station of police nearer to the origin of the same. One of the main causes of the political unsteadiness Colombian was the intervention of the armed forces like referee in the political disputes between liberal and conservative. Seemed that this went to continue when in 1904, to a year of the separation, ISTME tilde plus or minus of Colombia gives a canarto of good apostrophe tilde copyright at by part of the army ISTME tilde plus or minus o, directed by the General Esteban Huerta tilde superscript 3 pairs, forces to his dissolution by part of the Panamanian government with the support of United States, and creates some police but totally unarmed. In 1935, the Colonel Manuel Pino restructured totally the national police, achieving discipline to the country and arriving even to attain a state budget for the national police. In 1947 it assumes the leadership the Colonel JOSA tilde copyright Antonio REMA tilde superscript 3 Enquiry, the one who later was chosen President of the Republic of Panama, and in his period PROMULGA tilde superscript 3 the Law No. 44 of 28 December 1953, that changes to the national police to national policemen, proceeding to structure a plan of modernization that included the sending of officials to specialize out of the country. Low and lemma everything by the homeland. On 11 October 1968 the national policeman started a coup d'apostrophe tilde copyright at against the government of the Dr. Arnulfo Arias Madrid, being appointed commander and boss to the Colonel Aristides MHASSA tilde inverted exclamation point N. Afterwards, it assumes the control the General Loma Torrijos Herrera in quality of head of state. Torrijos dies in an aerial accident in the Hill Marcher in the province of Cocla tilde copyright on 31 July 1981. It's used in the charge the Colonel Florencio FLA tilde superscript 3 Rezaguila, the General IUBA tilde copyright Endara Walls of the River, and the General Manuel Antonio Noriega Moreno. Like result of the North American invasion of 20 December 1989, the new Panamanian government organized the public strength, designated to the charge of boss of the police to the Colonel Roberto Armijo, with the end to award him legal foundations to the new police organization. Issued the Executive Decree No. 38 of 10 February 1990, by means of which was organized the public strength, in where one of his components is the national police. The executive organ appointed like director of the public strength to the Colonel Eduardo Herrera HASSA tilde inverted exclamation point N, which later is destituido charges of conspiracy, replacing it the Lieutenant Colonel Fernando Quezada, the one who to his time was destituido in October of the same year, when boarding a public discussion with the director of a newspaper. In his place was appointed the graduate Ibrahim Asvat. In Julia 2. MOLTA tilde superscript 3, to General Director of the National Police. In April 1991 appoints to the graduate Gonzalo MENA tilde copyright and Des Franco like General Director of the institution, charge that exerted until September 1992. When it was replaced by the graduate Oswaldo Ferna tilde inverted exclamation point Des. In December 1995, the President of the Republican SOPA tilde copyright Tres Baladas appointed to JOSA tilde copyright Luis Sosa like General Director of the National Police, the one who exerted these functions until 31 August 1999, date in that it occupied the dispatch Carlos do TBARA copyright Sweden. It did not go until the year of 1997 that the National Police was legally constituted by means of the promulgation of the Law No. 18 of 3 June 1997, subordinating it explicitly to the public power legitimately constituted.